And a very good day, everybody. Hope that the day is treating you well. Sorry, I was just looking at the microphone there, making sure that we're getting out, and it looks like we're okay. So, yet again, we're in Train Simulator 2022. I was a wee bit late starting. I mean, not that I scheduled it. Yeah, I was drinking some, what's it called here? Bubbly sparkling water, grapefruit bubbly. Yeah, and went down the wrong hole, so I was sitting there coughing for about the past 5 minutes. And yeah, anywho, not to worry, but what are we going to do today? So, I was going to try and do a modern route. And when I say modern, I don't mean one that's current today, I mean one that was created this year. And yeah, I don't know, I ended up doing the East Coast Mainline, which was actually created in 2012. And I think it's actually based on the East Coast Mainline in 2007, or a part of it anyway. Excuse me. But yeah, I started it just to make sure that all the controls were working. You know how these sims are, they work 1 minute and don't work the next. And yeah, so here we are. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a scenario called, where's my mouse cursor? And that's not what the scenario is called. Here we go, it's called Evening Express. And I see that I've got the mouse cursor turned off yet again. And not to worry. Not to worry, it's not like you're going to be staring at mouse cursor all day. Yeah, so we're going to be driving the high-speed BR Blue train, and let's see, we're on the East Coast Mainline. I have not done a thing with this other than jump in and start the sim. That's all I've done, so I have got zero idea. I don't know what brakes we've got, I don't know what sort of engine it is. As I said before, I love trains, but I'm not a train enthusiast. I couldn't tell you the serial numbers or the engine types or any of the rest of it. So, anywho, let's give this a go. Yeah, see, it says high speed BR train blue, 10 seconds. That was the 10 seconds that I jumped in. Right, let's get started. So yeah, I actually thought today was Sunday. That's how confused my day has been. Okay, task list. Pick up passengers from Newcastle 9. Hello driver, due to a late departure from Edinburgh, the 1607 Edinburgh to Bristol Temple Meads is now in front of you instead of its booked path behind you. This may cause you some disruption. You will be driving non-stop to York after calling at Newcastle. So there we go. There is a route. Let's jump in the driver's cab. We have a red ahead, and I don't think I need to open the doors. No, I did it anyway just to make sure. I've got a bad habit leaving passengers behind. Right, let's put the full interface up and see what brakes I've got. Okay, I've got no loco brakes. Doesn't look like I've got dynamic brakes, but what it looks like is I've got train brakes. Okay, so when the light changes, we shall proceed. There we go, we've got an amber. That means we're following another train. So let's let the brakes off. Right, so we just need to keep the speed down. And I'm hoping we actually move. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Put the reverser forward. There we go. Oh. Let's have a quick look outside and see what we're actually driving here. InterCity 125 with no lights. There we go. Get these lights on, Seamus. Yeah. Bit of a change, isn't it? Bit of a change. Right. So I don't know what buttons we have in here that actually do anything. I don't think many of these buttons actually work. Let's see, this is an old scenario, or an old route from 2012. Got so many. I've got like 18 pages of routes, and there's 9 routes per page. Please go straight on, Seamus. There we go. Okay. So the trick here is to try, if you look at the little UI at the bottom, the trick is to try and get as much of the train in the green as possible. Wish me luck, because again this is the first time I've tried using the brakes on this thing. ETA 1734, and that's just an approximation. But I imagine if all we have is train brakes, I imagine they're going to be fairly good. And there's a red light there, Seamus. Oh, red's the favourite colour again. Oh, it's not red. Okay, we got an amber. Okay, that red is to the other track, so... Yeah, I'm holding my breath there, making sure, yeah, Seamus, you do actually have it right. You do know what you're talking about. Alright. You know what? I think that'll do. I think that'll do it. Okay. Okay, that's the first stop done. But look at it, isn't it beautiful? I really like this, really like this. Where are we? Task list, so we're at Newcastle 9. 2 feet. Oh, that's not too bad at all. I impressed myself there. Yet again. Right, here's the back of the train. Hey. Oh, mate, you don't need to be in there unless you get a free lift home. Right, your booked time away from here was 17:31, so you'll need to try and make up time between here and at York. Alright, okay, so how's that? I'm late already. In fact, I better actually check the front of the cab. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, so while we're doing this, we're still in a 15. Let's check out some of these buttons. I think the emergency brake is about the only one that works, I think. And the wipers. Wipers. Have we got any lights in here? Wipers. Headlight switch. Yeah, I don't think any of these work. And I do really need to keep my eyes open on the signals as well. Yeah. So we got the reverser. AWS reset. The horn. There we go. And we're in a 20. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Honestly, I really love this simulator. It's cracking. And again, like I say, this is from 2012, but who cares? You know, it's very, very nice. Night Zep. I might be the only one, but hey, better Zep than nobody. You're always welcome, mate. You only started a couple of minutes ago. And yeah, we're back in the UK now. I gave up with the American signals. The American signals are awesome trying to learn them. They're so complicated, but doing my head in just a wee bit. Alright, let's try and pick up some speed. I'm late actually, in case you were wondering. I'm late again. But yeah, look at this, rather nice. We're leaving Newcastle on the East Coast Mainline. So how's the day treating you there, Night Zep? I hope all is well. Wow, this is rather nice. This is a beautiful route. I'm really enjoying. I wonder if we now. I'll try to see if we had a carriage view. Oh, you know what? The emergency brakes came on because I was outside watching the scenery. Okay. Reverser on. Brakes. Bling, bling, bling. Right, let's get moving. That's the only trouble when you start sightseeing. Is that the AWS, the warning system, kicks off. Alright, Seamus, you're late again. I'm not quite sure how it figures it, because we're in a 20 mile an hour zone and it says ETA 1842. and we've got 80 miles to go, so I have no idea. Reading, flying, etc., says Night Zeb. Very cool, mate. Yeah, I wasn't going to actually stream today. Been feeling a bit, you know, some days you just get very tired. That was today for me, and I thought, let's give it a go anyway. And a comment I've mentioned quite a lot is when I game I feel like streaming, and when I want to stream I feel like gaming. It's like, nah, I'm going to play the game, might as well stream it. Yeah, so we've got 4 minutes to do 80 miles. I have no idea how that time even is remotely close there. Oh, speeding now, yep. But yeah, look at this, this is rather nicely done. Again, another old route, you know. An old route, an old train. Let's jump outside for a second. Right, let's get the throttle going here. Yeah, this is really nicely done, I tell you, I'm impressed with this. Right, note to self, jump back in the cab before you get another alert. That's a good question, Night Zeb. I have no idea. As normal, I don't really plan these things. I just jumped and went, oh, that looks good. Let me go have a look, actually. There you go, heading south, mate. We are heading south. Look at all this lot. Look at all this lot. It's funny that sometimes I do get asked questions on the stream and they go, what's this, what's that? And I think, I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, okay, I also cannot read. ETA is 1842, the time is 1740, so we've got an hour. Okay. Oh, wow. So really... Oh, what's them lights doing? Is that red? No. So really looks like I've got no stops. If I look at the task list, I just need to get to York. So in fact I should have known that. Newcastle to York, heading south on the east coast of the UK, east coast of England. But I'm hoping as we're in the InterCity 125 that we can actually get some steam up. I don't think I've ever driven this before. This is very cool, I tell you. Which I tend to say a lot. But yeah, it's very, very nice. Let's have a look at track view. See what, oh, that's not very good. Yeah, it really does there, Night Zeb. What I'm going to do is get rid of the display, and I'm going to just keep hitting the alert button just in case it goes off when I'm not looking. You know, I don't mind failing this for, you know, for making mistakes, but I don't like failing it because I missed an alert because I'm out sightseeing. What are we doing? 54 at the moment. What's the speed limit? 55. So I do need to pick up some speed here. Just have a listen to the horn, I guess. But one of these days I'm actually going to stream OMSI. It's been on my list for a long time. Ever since I started streaming last year, I've been wanting to stream OMSI, and I keep watching Squirrel, and I keep looking at his old videos, and I'm thinking I really need to jump into that. I really need to jump into that. Right, let's jump back in the cab actually. Where are we? It's a shame it doesn't have a carriage view. When I say carriage view, passenger view from the back. We don't have that. Hey, we're hitting a 125 mile an hour zone coming up. Sweet. Let's get rid of that. I wonder what the wipers look like. Yeah, nice. It's called OMSI, Oscar Mike Sierra India OMSI. It's a, if you're into bus simming in any shape or form, you'll know about it. It's probably one of the first bus simulators out there, and the developers parted ways, so it's no longer being developed, but they're still creating DLC for it, and it's really good. Again, I look at OMSI as the FSX of the flight sim world. It's an old classic. Let's see where we are. We're still in the, I'm doing 50. I'm getting slower all the time here. And yeah, until I was watching Squirrel streaming it, I'd never heard of it before either. But I've been watching him for several years now, streaming OMSI, and I'm thinking, oh, listen to that sound. That's beautiful. But yeah, I said to myself, what the heck is OMSI? Right, so we're in a 125, but I need to let the rear of the train get through, so no idea. So let's cheat. Well, you know, it's not cheating, is it? I'm speeding anyway, so right. I'm speeding anyway. Okay. Ah, okay, omnibus, which is German for bus. That makes a lot of sense there, Night Zeb. I never thought of that. I never thought of that, mate. Right, let's see if we can get 125 out of her. Now, this route I'm enjoying. When I was doing the American route the other day, it was enjoyable, but just so many bugs. And when I was reading up on the, in fact, hang on, I'm jumping in the cab. I always dislike it when I see red glowy things. Okay. Thankfully it wasn't a light that time. But yeah, this is the first time I've been on this, and as I said, I'm enjoying this more. The American route was very start-stop, and a lot of bugs in it. And it's not me just saying that, there really is a lot of bugs in the timetable. And I tried it 3 times now, and that's an hour and a half each time, and I was starting to get bored with the route really. But I might do it again, off stream perhaps, have a wee look at it. Right, we're at 95. But yeah, look at this. This is, oh, look at this viaduct. This is really cool. 100 miles an hour. Wow. And the brakes are off this time, so that's good. Yeah, as I constantly say about this, it seems that everything I've streamed so far as Train Simulator 2022 is concerned is all routes from like 2011, 2012. And this one as well, 2012. I was actually looking to see if I could find a route from that was actually created last year or this year, and I do have a lot, but I don't know. I'll get round to them one of these days. Right, where are we at? We're at 100 now, so oh, cows in the field. Little things. The scenery really is British looking, isn't it, mate? Yeah. I must admit, when I was doing the routes in Germany, I like the signalling because it's very similar to the UK signalling. I think they call it HP signals, and it's a lot easier to understand than the American one. But yeah, this is rather nice. It's a shame we don't have cab lights. We just change speed limit. Alright, that was a warning triangle saying we're going to come into a 65. Let's check these brakes out. I'm glad I was looking then. That doesn't happen often. Oh, going to be speeding a little. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. That is fine. And then we got an 85 in just over a mile, so. But yeah, I wish some of these buttons were working, like saying the reverser works, the brakes and the throttle work, and the AWS reset and the horn. Nothing else, nothing else. Just checking here. Oh, the headlights, nothing. That's okay. Anything up here? No. Light switch? No. And no windows. Okay. Bare bones stuff then, I guess. Seamus, you need to pick your speed up. Alright, we're in an 85 now. And green for go. Excellent. Alrighty. Oh wow, look at that scenery over there. How cool is that? Honestly, every time I jump in this simulator, it's just like, wow. Right, we're in an 85 and we're approaching a 30, I think. No, that can't be right. Oh, it was the other track. Okay. I get paranoid whenever I see... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's a view. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm like a big kid in a sweet shop. Night Zip says a former pupil of mine works for Thales. They make the signal systems for most European railways. Nice, nice. So, when you say a former pupil, I take it you were a teacher of sorts then, mate. What sort of did you teach? Like high school or primary or college? Yeah, I used to teach physics myself. Might have been Durham, yeah. It could have been. Listen, my geography's terrible. I mean, I've been up and down the length of Britain, but I know, just terrible at geography. Or terrible at remembering, rather, not terrible at geography. Terrible at remembering the names of places. Secondary school, wow. You have my respect, mate. You have my respect for that. I wonder why there's like a red glowy light around that. Let me have a look at something here. I wonder if that's... Ah, you know what? Yeah, it's the opposite side of the lights it's glowing through. That's what it is. Okay. Right, we've got a yellow coming up, so let's slow down a wee tad. Oh, and it's just changed to green. Alright, let's get it back up to... Oh, I'm speeding. And we're coming into 65. So, and see this triangle on the left? It says coming in at 65. That is very, very cool. English, geography, social sciences, history, informatics. Oh wow. The only one I would have probably been interested in would have been this. Now, Informatics, what is that? Can you explain that one for me? Is that like information technology or computer science perhaps? I'm not quite sure what that one is. But yeah, so geography would have interested me. English and history I was terrible at because I can never remember things. And mathematics I really enjoyed because, you know, you're not learning specific detail, you're learning how to do things. Oh, we're back to 65 again. There we go. It says speed. Look at that bridge. Computers, internet. Oh, okay, okay. I've got you, mate. Alright. Yeah, I used to teach physics and at college, and it was basically I focused on microelectronic systems, and I really enjoyed it. The good thing about college is people want to be there, and you know, secondary school most of the time it's like, okay, they've got to finish it, and half of them I couldn't care less. So yeah, there's no way I could have taught at that level. I don't have the patience. So again, Night Zep, a lot of respect for you there, buddy. Right, let's see what we're looking at on the, what have we got? We got ETA 1842, so we got about another 50 minutes to go and 60 miles to go as well. And this is, sorry, we're going to jump into song there. Yeah, I'm speeding, just ignore it. I do that a lot. At least I'll be ready for the 85 anyway. I had a year teaching German at Huddersfield Polytechnic. Oh wow, that's awesome, mate. That is awesome. Yeah, languages I liked. I was terrible at them, but I did like. I mean, we learnt Spanish and German and French throughout primary and secondary school. We did Latin as well. Showing my age there, I don't even know if they still teach that, to be honest, but right, come on Seamus. Less of the chin wagging, watch your speed, come on. Alright, so there's a 40 coming up, but not on this track, it's on the, should be a slip in. Let's look at the map actually. Yeah. That one on the right there's going to have a 40 on it, I think. There we go. So how's the weather over there at the moment? We've I'm trying to think what it was. We're like 20, 28, 29 Celsius again. So it looks like that's our spring out the way. We're heading for summer now. Right, come on Seamus, speed her up. Let's have another quick look outside. Yeah, I tell you what, this is one of my many trains and routes that I've never driven before, and yeah, really enjoying this one. And as I said, this is it's the East Coast Mainline, and we're doing Newcastle down to, where do we say, down to York. And yeah, and this was developed in 2012, but this scenery was from 2012. But the actual route itself is based on the real world from 2007. This is very nice. Get a snapshot of that, I think. Well, so far I haven't missed any more signals, so that's a good thing. Sunny days, cold nights, says Night Zep. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it, when you think we've got a train here that'll do 125, and so far only had one section of it that we can do 125 on. But yeah, I'm looking to get back into driving some of the German routes again, just because the signalling is so much easier than than the American signalling. You know, that's a challenge. I'll have to do a few more runs on the American railway. Right, come on, pick it up. I feel like a yo-yo here. I'm speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. Okay. But the way that they give you the little warning triangles on this route is really... Oh, look at this. Nice. I just reached out of the carriage view, you know, passenger view. That would be nice as well. Right, we're doing 91, so we're back to yo-yo again on the throttle. Alright, so at night zip. I never took that when I lived in Kelso. I always took the buses to London. Yeah. But I think really over the whole of Europe, I mean Scotland, England, and Germany, France, that's basically Europe. I think the bus and train services and tram services are excellent. You know, there's always an option. I know when I go back to Scotland, I used to rent a car, and I realised, what's the point? You know, buses run all night, trains run all the time, or they used to, I should have said. And then when I lived in Essex, I used to work at the Isle of Dogs for Cable and Wireless. I used to get the bus into London every day. You know, it was like £10, $10 return. And yeah, I really, the public transport over in Europe's awesome. Never feel like I need a car. Never feel like I need a car. Right, we've got a 65 car. Where's my warning triangle? Or did I miss it again? Oh, there we go. I'm trying to actually see if just looking at the warning triangles will be sufficient. Probably not. Again, it's a case of route learning, which I don't have at the moment. Oh, you know what? It worked that time. Now I'm going too slow. Alrighty, let's get up to speed then, James. But yeah, what I'm trying to do really is go through all my scenarios and just find ones that I haven't done. And that way I'll be able to cycle through all the trains and all the routes that I've got, because at the moment, like I'm saying, I've got 18 pages of routes, and there's 9 routes per page, and I've done maybe 5 of them, you know. Nightzeb said that was in the 70s, they had regular night buses to London. Yeah. And got on the Coldstream. Ah, nice. Yeah, I must admit, I used to drive into London sometimes when I was with a different company, and yeah, it was just horrible. You know. And the thing in most of Europe is most cars are manual transmission. Most vehicles are manual transmission, and my goodness, my clutch foot, you know, lift the pedal, press the pedal, lift the pedal, press the pedal. It was very good exercise, mind you. Alright. Yeah, speeding. We won't look at that. I didn't actually realise we were in an 80, so I thought we were in an 85 there. Either way, I'm driving too slowly. Right, let's have a look. So what have we got? ETA 1841, so we've got about 40 minutes and 50 miles to go. Very nice. Have a quick look outside then, guys. Really, again, for an old route from 2012, yeah, I got no complaints. No complaints here at all. What are we looking at? External view, let's look at the back. Yes, so when I was driving the... speeding, Seamus. And we're hitting a 70 now. We're coming into a 70, which I should have seen. But yeah, when I was driving the American route, it really was extremely difficult. And when I looked at the reviews, you know, normally I don't read Steam reviews because it's like 95% of people whining about it. And I do use the word, maybe whining's not, yeah, whining is the correct word. You know, you get people going, well, this is rubbish. You know, it doesn't work on my blah, 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 and I want my money back. And, you know, so there's so much whining on there. But in amongst the whining, there's some actually really good reviews. And that Northeast Corridor route that I got from 2011, or 2012 rather, really is fairly bad. But if you happen to see that on one of my previous streams, it is really boring. It is really boring. Yeah, Nightzep says this is excellent. It really is, and on Steam it's definitely whining. But you know, if you sort of wade through the ones that are just silly, but even the positive ones have said, hey, it's a good route, lots of bugs, timing doesn't work, scenarios broken. That's exactly what I found. So in a way, I'm still determined to finish it if I possibly can. But it was a rather monotonous route, really. There was no... I mean, here we've seen loads of variations on scenery, haven't we, you know? Oh, sheep. I mean, look, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. The old classic InterCity 125. Oh, right, we got a double amber. Right, let's focus here, Seamus. Right. Now, I don't know what speed I need to do, but I know I need to be... Did I miss that? Ah, dagnammit. I missed it. Nightzip said he will get back to ETS soon. Yeah. I missed the alert, so it's thrown on the emergency brakes here. Well, sugar cubes. Alright, come on then. Reverser out, reverser forward, brakes off, throttle. Right, come on. I got the... There we go. Yeah, oopsie's the word. Yeah, that's twice now. And here's me getting... You may have noticed every time I get... Oh, I know what I'm doing here. It's always... Nah, no you don't. Skeptic, how you doing, buddy? So at the moment my audience is 100% German between you and Nightzep. Or German speakers, rather. God, I'm not sure if you're German or not, Skeptic. I've lost track of your nationality with all the accents that you have. Oh, okay. You know what, I forgot, I was telling Nightzep that I forgot today was Saturday. I really thought it was Sunday, and I'm thinking, oh, you are German, aha. I was thinking, why is Alison streaming on a Sunday? Right, there's the alert. There we go. So let's stick to 40 miles an hour here. Yeah, you're missing me driving a train badly again. We're going on the East Coast line of the UK, from Newcastle down to York. And yet again I'm in a route from 2012, so this is an old one and an old train, but hey, it's working fine. It is working just fine. But yeah, this is an old classic train here, the old InterCity 125. But I do need to keep my eyes on things. Look at that. Awesome. Right, so I'm going to stick the speed limit to 40 until we get through this. Now let's have a look at the map actually and see if I'm following something. Where are we? Center on player. Right, there we are. Carriage view. Dagnammit. I need to be the carriage. Did I get it? Nope, I missed it. Oh, not again. Okay. Right, that's 3 emergency stops we've had this one. Right, brakes off. Night Zip says he'll be doing the China flight with Viper Strike tomorrow, so I'll take it easy with the flying today. Yeah, oh, nice one. Yeah, I need to catch up with Viper Strike. I tell you, he's doing really good, you know, he does a lot of flying. I gave up the past couple of days. I actually had 7 CTDs in 2 days. I thought, I'm going to give it a rest and jump back in the train again. Right, come on Seamus, back up the chimney. Yeah, you know, I might need to check that out, Night Zip, actually. Like I said, I lived in Hong Kong for several years, and I love the Chinese area. I love the whole area. Beautiful mountains and scenery and stuff. So I might actually have to jump on that. Yeah. Oh, arg. That's a cracking way of spelling that. That's arg. That hurts. Yeah. I was trying to do a flight for, it's called Fly UK. It's like a virtual airline thing. They give you different routes to fly, and I'm trying to do the World War II routes and 1500 Zulu. Ah, right, okay. I'm probably going to be out at that time, but I'll see how I feel actually. But yeah, I'm flying the Junkers, and I need to get my flight in this week, and then 7 CTDs, and it's like, okay, the novelty wears off after a while. But hey, we have other things to do. And look at this, the gasworks. I'm seeing gasworks. It's not gas. That's oh, what do you call those things? See what I mean about Night Zip? I can't remember the name of the thing. What the heck do you call these stacks again? That is annoying. Never mind. Yonkers is such a lovely plane. Yeah, it really is. It really is, mate. I'm hoping that's not a red I'm looking at. No, okay. Cooling towers, thank you. Cooling towers, yes, indeed. Yeah. Right, what did I just miss out there? Oh, speeding. Oh, please don't tell me I missed the, okay. I thought I missed another alert there for a moment. Sheesh. Well, I had no passive complaints so far, so so far so good. Alright. I'm going to get rid of you flashing away, tell me I'm speeding. It's rather annoying. But yeah, this is actually a lot more relaxed than that American one. I found when I was driving the American route the other day, 2 days in a row actually streaming it, and I tried a third day in a row on my own. It was just, just driving me bonkers. So today, nope. Right, what speed am I supposed to be on it? 80. Okay. Quicken up there, Seamus. So really this one here is just a pure drive. It's like start Newcastle, end in York without stopping anywhere in between. So rather nice one. Oop. Let's try that one. But so far only one part of this track I've been able to do 125, and I never even got there, I don't think. But it's an old, a lot of these rails are old, aren't they, you know? They wouldn't handle doing 125. Just wish I had more buttons to press, you know? Or more buttons that work, that'd be nice. But you know what, again, this is from 2012, so when I actually do start playing something that's more modern, you know, with the updated alerting systems and dashboard lights and all the rest of it, I'm sure they'll be there. Nightzip said, I keep thinking there should be a GPS in the middle of that dashboard. You know what, yeah, wouldn't that be cool, a little mini map? I mean, it's not like you can get lost, is it? But it's always nice to, you know, we all like to know where we're going. But yeah, this one of the scenery, it's quite varied. I mean, at the moment we're out in the sticks, out in the countryside. But yeah, when passing through the towns, I think they've done some really nice work there. Let's have a quick look. Oh, birds, pine trees over there, and oh look, I'm speeding. But yeah, so let's see, we've got a few people there. Thank you very much for keeping me company today. Sheep, exactly. And oh, more sheeps. There we go. Where would we be without sheep? There we go. Nice. Passed some cows earlier, I think. Right, how are we doing speed-wise? But yeah, this is so much better than the American route, and again for a 2012, this is so much better. A lot more attention to detail, I think, you know, and you know, the timetable works, which is always a good thing. My driving hasn't improved, but watching the world going by. Light switch, you see what I mean? Light switch, you want to hit the light switch, don't you? You want to test it, you want to play with the door handles. But you know what, I've got Train Sim World 2, which is really the successor to this sim, and one of these days I'm going to jump in and play it. But it doesn't use the rail controller, and that's the only problem that I have with it. I can use my Xbox controller or keyboard, but yeah, one of these days. And yeah, I've got a lot of DLC for that as well. You know, if I could sell all my DLC, I could probably retire for life. Right, look outside, let's have a look. You see what I mean? Just, I don't know, just attention to detail with the old grain tower over there and the buildings. Yep, speeding, yep. There's a picture. How are we doing for time? I don't need that, do I? I don't need that. Oh, we're going down. It says 1 in 650. I'm assuming we're going up a slight gradient. There we go, slowing down nicely. Okay, cool. So yeah, so if anybody's might miss me, I put that little banner up that comes up every 15 minutes. It just says I won't be streaming between these dates. It's It's funny because when you start streaming, you feel obliged to carry on, you know, because you do get people watching. You do get people going, "Hey, good to see you again." And it's like that when you vanish for 5 weeks, people go, "Where have you been?" So I thought, you know, I'll put a little banner up. But yeah, it's if anybody doesn't know, I do have a YouTube channel, and you know, feel free to subscribe there. It's free, and all these streams that I'm doing, they've all been posted to YouTube. Alright, what have we got here? Let's use the zoom. Let's have a look. Right, we're green. Okay. But yeah, I don't think I'd like to dry this at night. I don't see any button for internal lighting. But again, you know, it doesn't really matter. As long as I can see the dials, which I'm ignoring most of the time anyway. But yeah, as long as you can see the dials, that's all you really need. Right, now, what have we got with this, say, 1842? Wow, just over 20 minutes. There's the cows. Okay. There's the cows. I knew I'd seen cows. But yeah, you know, just little things like that just adds a wee bit to it, doesn't it? And I'm going too slow again. Come on now. Come on. Let's get the speed back up. Oh wow, more service. I gotta keep looking at this because I'm just curious what's out here, you know. Yeah, a little simple, but hey, you know, simple scenery, but it does the job. I know I say that a lot, is that, you know, it's I'm never one to critique the graphics too much. It's I'm just happy that, you know, the things for me is, does the train work? Alison, Choi Chu. How you doing, buddy? You really confused me. I saw you streaming earlier and I thought to myself, why is Alison streaming on a Sunday? I actually did not realise today was Saturday. It's, yeah. But yeah, choo-choo. Here we go. And we're going between New York and York. New York, good grief. Newcastle and York at the moment. I used to travel those a lot between Didcot and Paddington. Yeah. Nice. Graphics are really cool. Just imagine we didn't have this 10, 20 years ago. Yeah, I agree, Skeptic. I completely agree. Oh, look, we're coming into a 125 zone. Awesome. Let's try and not ruin it now, Seamus. Let's get a picture of this. But yeah, so we're coming into 125. Nice. This is only the second time I've been able to floor it. So there's my sign coming up, 125. My landing was much better than my takeoff, says Alison. Oh dear. Oh, this is very cool. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. Right, let's see if we can get her up to speed. Come on. This thing takes forever. The old classic 125. Oh goodness, yeah, that's considered fairly bad there, Alison. What were you flying? Was it the Electra, or which aircraft were you in? Right, come on, get up to speed here, mate. You're at 85. Oh, come on. Oh, we're going up a little bit of a hill here. Oh, the Electra, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I've been trying to fly the Twin Otter with its funky sounds. I'm enjoying that, and also the Kodiak and the Junkers. That's the three I've been flying lately. Second time's a charm. That's good to know, Alison. So were you doing sort of donuts on the runway when you tried to take off, were you? What happened? Come on, 100 mile an hour. We can do this. Come on. You guys need to get it and push, I think, actually. So. Oh, nice. Thanks, Ali. Alison said there's an update to the Junkers coming soon. That is a beautiful aircraft. I don't know, just I love the old classics. You know, I just oh, no speed. The Junkers can take off in such a short space as well. Alright, let's have a look here. 105. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oh, look at that. Coal going the other way. What's that phrase? Coal's to Newcastle. And Newcastle is back that way. I think they were empty though. There was one with the last update, says Night Zep. Yeah, you know it's funny, Night Zep, I had the update, update 8, and then yesterday I had a 325 meg update after that. I've had several, you know, it always seems to have some little, I don't know what was in it, but it just did another 350 meg update after that. Haven't tried it today though. Calls to Newcastle, exactly. Exactly. Oh right, so there's a second or another update to the Junkers coming. CDL let her know. Nice. And if anybody should know, CD should know it. Like I say, I'm trying not to miss any speed signs here. Oh, we're 115. And what's it say? 125. Yeah, the other day, Alison, I was trying to drive on the American routes, and the signalling, 3 pages of signalling, and on the left-hand side of the page was track signalling, and on the right hand of the page was the in-cab signalling, because it was sometimes different, and it was doing my head in. You know, UK and German signalling is quite easy to get your head around, but the American signalling, I mean, it's good once you learn it, but oh my word. It was a lot of flashing yellow and one sign means one thing, if it's flashing it means something else, and you know, again, it's enjoyable to learn from a technical aspect, but doing my head in just a wee bit. Yeah, this is really cool. Well, really cool. I'm really enjoying this one. So again, for everybody that's watching, let's see, this is the East Coast Mainline, and it was developed in 2012, so this is an old route. And we're going from Newcastle down to York. and the only stop is York, so it's basically a straight run really. But yeah, I shouldn't miss any more of those AWS warning signs unless there's a speed reduction or I get any change in the lights ahead. Now it's relaxing. There we go. We're almost at 125. Let's do a trackside view and see how this looks. There we go. How cool is that? Love it. Alright, how are we? 14 minutes, 15 miles. Right, so I guess now I really start to keep my eyes open for speed reductions. The good thing, I mentioned this earlier on when I started the stream, is that the UK and German signals are amazing. I really understand them well, and you can probably do without this HUD down at the bottom here quite a lot. I pull it up every so often just to make sure, but the track signals are really easy to understand as long as you're watching for them. But when I was trying to drive the American route in Philadelphia, but then again it was noted that it was bugged, so you know that might have a lot to do with the speed limit changing every so often without getting any signals. But you know, I've got more modern routes in America that I might try, and yeah, give it a go. No point learning how the signalling works if you're not going to use it, you know. Right. Oh, more cows. What are we doing? 122. Let's bump it up again here. Right, Skeptic says she'll call it a day. See you soon, Seamus and all. You take care, Skeptic, and thanks very much for stopping by. And we'll catch you in the next one. You take care now. Yeah, honestly, you know, I've said it twice already, but you know, for a route and train that was developed in 2012 for Train Simulator, it's enjoyable. Really enjoying this. That sounded more like a mouth organ. Alison says she will be off in a few hours. 9 hours of flying today. Wow. I tell you what, I don't know how you do it, Alison. It's honestly a lot of respect there. 9 hours, wow. But you know what's funny? Once you start streaming, you get some people in the chat. It's surprising how quickly the time goes, you know. But thanks very much for stopping by, Alison. And thank you, she says, nice to see you in the trains. Yeah, Night Zip says to Alison, definitely deserve a break. Yes, she does. Right. Yeah, it's the paranoia in me thinking, am I missing a stop? Oh, I'm speeding. Oh. But yeah, the next thing I'm looking for is probably a little warning triangle, and it's going to tell me of a forthcoming speed reduction. But yeah, I'm enjoying the fact that I don't need this up all the time, the old HUD. Right, here we go. Oh, and it says 125 there on the left. Right, let's have a quick look outside again, guys. Night night, Ali. Man, a true classic of a train. I don't think I was ever on one. Don't think I ever made it onto the 125s. You know, it's funny when you jump into any game or sim, whatever you want to call it, and you always think, what looks good? And this one was just completely random. And yeah, this is a really... I'm glad I chose this one tonight. Very relaxing. Very relaxing. Really enjoyable. And I've only hit the emergency brake 3 times because I kept missing signals. You know, so my own doing. But you know, I said this before as well. I have zero problem with failing a scenario if it's my own bad driving. But if the scenario is bugged and you cannot succeed on it, then you know it's a little annoying. Not the end of the world, but I think I spent like an hour and a half 4 times trying to complete the American one, and then just found out it was actually bugged. But I'm definitely going to do it again. Not on stream, but definitely going to do it again. Just to get that checkbox and get it off my plate is another one that I've done really. What did I say? Just over 5 miles. Nice. Wow. This is really nice. Yeah, I can just imagine. I wonder if they're allowed to have cups of tea when they're driving. I'm sure they are. That's what I could do right now, a nice cup of tea. But instead I'm drinking a sparkling water grapefruit bubbly. Yeah, it was either that or Diet Coke. Yeah, exactly, Nightzep. You hate to be defeated by a bug. Yes. You know, if it's your own failing. Oh, look at this. You see what I mean about this, guys? It's like this is from 2012. You know, honestly, they've really added so much detail to this. But yeah, to your point, the Nightzep. Yeah, you know, you don't mind failing if it's something you've done yourself. You know, you can take it on the chin and start again. But when it just breaks on you, it's like, Alright, so we've got a double amber. This is where... Right, we've got a 50 coming, but I never saw anything say speed change. So let's see... There we go. There we go, 50 mile an hour. But I've only got locomotive brakes, I don't have dynamic braking, so I don't think I'm going to stop in time. Nope. That's okay. That's okay. Speed limits are optional. There we go. I'm only doing 35 over the speed limit. That's the thing, there's no way without putting on the emergency brakes. I mean, I'm on full brakes here. And I guess that's where route learning comes into it. But there's no way I could have stopped. In fact, I better hurry up and stop actually, because I got a 30 coming up now. You see guys, this is why I turned off the points system. Because I'd probably at minus 10,000 by now. Come on Shavers, keep braking, keep braking. You know you want to, there we go. But yeah, this only has locomotive brake, train brakes rather. So I've got no other brakes that I can actually use on this. But you know what, keep your eyes open and it certainly, they do work. Nightzep says, I play Skyrim. Oh man, you know what, I bought that because I actually played Oblivion until maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I was still playing Oblivion, and that is just an incredible RPG. Skyrim I bought but I haven't really got more than character creation in the opening scene. But yeah, but some of the mods out there, mate, some of the mods out there for Skyrim, honestly, whether it's a simulator or a game, the modding public out there really do a lot, you know. I mean, it's like this, I can get additional scenarios, and you know, free because people have sat down and created them. Don't know where it's going with that, a little bit of a rambling, but yeah, the point I was making really is that the modding community within RPGs and Skyrim and Oblivion, they've just really, it's almost like a new game. And another one that I've been playing a lot is Morrowind. And yeah, when you get the mods for that, and it just looks outstanding. And I need to stop here. So let me just pull up, yeah, Passengers from York 8. Right, let's see how good this one. My game is heavily modded. You know, I've looked at, I got a membership of the Nexus, and I keep looking at mods, but I don't know, I just never seem to get around to modding Skyrim. Again, probably because I don't play it that much. I don't know. Now that you've put it in my mind night, Zep, I might grab a cup of tea and actually play that tonight. I can't imagine Skyrim on my 55-inch television. I've never actually seen it on anything other than a 27-inch. The Nexus is great. I paid for that lifetime membership thing. I think it's like, it was $45 for life or something. And you know, I mean, I'm really happy to support groups like that, you know, that are helping the community and stuff. And oh, we're in a 15. I never saw that. Oh, that's the throttle. Right, hang on. I hit the throttle instead of the brakes. Knowing my luck, I've got a passenger in the back that's got their cell phone. They've been tracking the speed and they'll report me to the supervisor. Which apparently I hear is a trend with some people. They actually do that in real life. It's like, yes. And why? But I'll probably get reported now for flying through that. Right, let's make sure you open the doors now, Seamus. Otherwise no one will be able to get on or off. Wow, look at that. Oh, open the doors now, come on. That was rather nice. Right, jump back in the cab, make sure I don't miss anything. Bring up the interface, there we go. I just want to see the progress of this bar actually. They now have mod sets which you can download in one. Yes, I've seen those. That's what I need to actually do, Night Zap. It says, well done, another driver will take her from here for the run to King's Cross. Go and take a well-earned break. See, even this guy thinks I need a cup of tea as well, so. Well. Let's go and have a look, see what I did wrong. Yeah, earned. Is that... You're making me think now, is that a word? I know you're thinking earned. I thought it was a word, actually. But as I told you earlier, you know how good my English is. Right, here we go. Penalty breaks applied six times. Oh, wow. I thought it was only 3. Speeding 22 times. Well, that's better another day. I was speeding 30 times. Passenger comfort level, okay, they were happy. Rail experience, yeah, whatever, don't care. Right, so that was rather good. So there we go, let's say it's the East Coast Mainline. It's a shame it doesn't pull up details. Let's pull up here. It's a shame it doesn't actually pull up details of the route itself. I wonder, hang on a second, I wonder if it does. Yeah, you know what, that I really enjoyed that, mate. I really enjoyed that. I wonder what happens if I click the store. Huh. East. Oh, here we are. East Coast Mainline, $8.99. Okay, I wonder if it'll actually show me some details. Right. Well, there we go. I had no idea. So if anybody's watching this and they're interested in that I just did, that I just did. You see how bad my grammar is, Nightzep? Like I say, this is a stream for gaming, not for my bad English. Wow. But yeah, so this is what I was on. It was the East Coast Main Line from 2012, and yeah, $9. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. That really was a lot of fun. And I think it actually comes with the 125 as well. Is that another train it comes with? Often purchased with. Oh, okay. Yeah, we won't look at that. But yeah, so it was. Let's get rid of that. Alright, well, I tell you what, guys and girls, thanks very much, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Like I say, with that wee banner at the bottom, it's just to let you know that I will be streaming between 19th of March, 20th of April. And Nightzep's off as well. He will retire for the night, maybe see you tomorrow. Yeah, you know, I actually, when I get a decent sleep, which doesn't happen often, you know, I actually have a lot of energy and I feel like streaming, because my sleep is terrible. It's been terrible for about 20 years. So it's like I'm almost like a zombie for most of the time. But yeah, if I get a good sleep like today, full of beans, and I might do another one on this one. So thanks everybody for stopping by, and appreciate it. And let's say, if you want to join me tomorrow, I will probably will be, now that Nightzep has put that in my mind, after I have a look at Skyrim. Alright, take care everyone, and thanks again, and bye bye for now.